In this video, we'll look at some examples of sensitive content in the intermediate grades of Ontario's new sex ed curriculum. This applies to students typically 12 to 14 years old. If you'd like a more detailed analysis, you can download our full report from the Peace website. One of the reasons given by the Ministry of Education to update the curriculum is the issue of sexting. Sexting is a term used to describe sending explicit sexual images or text using cell phones and other electronic devices. This is an important issue in our high-tech society and needs to be addressed. Our concern is how it's being addressed in the classrooms. Nowhere in the curriculum does it say, "Don't do this." Students are told to be aware that sexual images on the internet are there forever. And if someone sends them a sext, they should be considerate and not send it on. These are good suggestions, but we believe children need firmer foundations and boundaries. For some students, this approach might even affirm sexting as long as they are aware of the consequences. Others have said this is teaching the etiquette of sexting rather than strongly discouraging it. By grade 7, students are required to be able to communicate consent during sexual activity, determine their definition of abstinence, and know and comfortably talk about their sexual interests with others. This opens up the lesson content to information about different sexual activities to help students decide what they are comfortable with and be able to discuss it with their more than just friend partner. At one Peace presentation, a mother shared that her daughter was shown a video of a graphic lesbian love scene. The parent was upset and asked the teacher why this was in the lesson. The teacher said that students need to know what they're comfortable with and felt it was important to show what different activities look like to help them to be able to decide. That may make educational sense, but it begs the question, is this age appropriate and consistent with the teachings of the home? By grade 8, the curriculum builds on all of this and then helps children develop their own sexual health plan. This includes being able to talk with others about what they are and are not comfortable with sexually. The curriculum does acknowledge that the only 100% sure way of not getting pregnant or getting a sexually transmitted infection is to not engage in sex. But then students are told that if they do choose to engage in sex, they should use a condom. Our concern is that the curriculum document develops an overconfidence in the effectiveness of condoms and does not require students to be informed about the real risks, some of which are 1/3 of STIs are not preventable with a condom. Over 20% of teens who engage in sex and always use a condom will become pregnant. Oral sex is shown to increase the risk of HPV of the throat and throat cancer by 250% for those with 5 or more oral sex partners. Anal sex results in up to a 4,000% greater risk of being HIV positive, and 13% of sexually active teens who always use a condom will get chlamydia. The philosophy of comprehensive sex education is that students make decisions like adults as long as they are given all of the information and access to contraceptives. But these examples show that students aren't being given all of the information. The effectiveness of the contraceptives is exaggerated, and traditional views about sexual behavior are being ignored or marginalized. All students need to feel comfortable with themselves and with their education. So we've developed materials and resources that parents can use to help communicate their needs with the school and request that they be informed when sensitive lesson content is to be taught. Peace also has the complete God's Design for Sex series available for purchase. This award-winning series helps parents become the trusted adult on this sensitive topic and presents information within the context of why God created us this way. For later grades, we have easy-to-follow alternative independent study units for parents who want their child to learn about human sexuality from a faith perspective. Peace is working to help parents to be the primary educators of their children. It is a ministry working to help our children to achieve and to positively impact public education in Ontario and around the world. For more information, visit our website at peaceontario.com.